Good afternoon and welcome to Waupun Junior Senior High School Gymnasium as we get ready for some non-conference basketball action, and you could not ask for a better game. Well, you could have, but I think we're really excited about this game that we have coming up. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus along with Cameron Hatcher and Big Nate also. So Cameron, welcome.
Glad to be here, Jeff. Beautiful day. Great day for some basketball.
The first time you've been in this gymnasium, had a chance to take a look at this broadcast booth?
A gorgeous gym up here in the Crow's Nest. I like it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. So we're up here again in the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. You cannot ask for a better place to broadcast volleyball or basketball. I should say a little bit. You can get better with basketball. We have a hard time getting a shot at the scoreboard, but it absolutely lines up and it goes right in between all of the straps and pipes to give you everything that you need. Tonight's contest, this afternoon's contest, is between the visiting Verona Wildcats, currently preseason ranked to be number 5 in Division I. They were state qualifiers last year, graduated a couple of seniors, but they still have some power coming back, and we'll talk about those a little bit further here on the Home and Auto pregame show. And they're taking on the Waupun Warriors. The Lady Warriors are preseason ranked number 1 in Division III, and we had a chance, Cam, to see one of the number 3 ranked team in Utzberg as they went over to Laconia. Laconia had a great game with Utzberg, and Laconia came out with a victory, but it was in doubt for quite a bit.
That was a real barn burner of a game. The way to start out the season, going into overtime, free basketball. Looking forward to another good one here today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fantastic here between the Warriors, who again are ranked number 1, and then in conference, and you're going to hear me talk a little bit about that with Coach Tim Alsma on the pregame coaches interview. Kettle Moraine Lutheran, who is also in their conference, is preseason ranked number 5. So Waupun, I also talked about how they loaded up their schedule. So we'll take a look at that and listen to Coach Tim Alsma's interview here on the pregame show, the Home and Auto pregame show. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. We are gearing up for a very exciting week here, Steve. Right, here we go.
It's Thanksgiving week, so turkey and football and all kinds of great stuff here. We've got a toy drive going on right now for Waupun Holiday Help, and we've got a meat raffle for the same organization coming up this Sunday. So if you bring a toy in this Sunday for the toy drive during the meat raffle, we will give you a drink when you come in the door with that toy. So let's fill this bin up and let's get some toys for some needy families.
Before Sunday, we have Small Business Saturday. We have Black Friday. People are going to be shopping up and down Main Street here. A perfect spot to grab a beverage, grab a sandwich, grab a wrap. Here's the other bar.
Yep, and we're going to offer a deal like we did last year. For every $30 gift certificate you spend or every $30 worth of gift certificates you buy, we will give you a certificate for a 1-topping 12-inch pizza. So it's an extra stocking stuffer if you can keep it for yourself or you can give it to somebody else.
All right, very good here. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Happy shopping. Steve, happy Thanksgiving week.
You too, Nick. Thanks.
When the temps start to fall, make sure your furnace isn't going to fail. Furnace maintenance from All Phase guarantees that you and your family are ready for all phases of winter. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Invest in a maintenance program that will help your unit run more efficiently, lower your heating bills, and heat more reliably. Ask us about energy-efficient tax credits up to $3,200. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all season.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Jeff Sauer here with head coach Tim Alsma. Tim, welcome to the show.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me.
Tim, really excited for this opportunity to get to see the Waupun girls play for the first time this year. I did notice that you were 2-0. And want to talk a little bit about how your season's going so far?
Yeah, you just kind of, it's a little bit of a feeling out process at this point in the year yet. So we had a couple games in Beaver Dam last weekend, and we had some ups and downs in those games, and it's good because you can take that back and learn from them and hopefully make the adjustments that we need to. So that's kind of why today's game is really a fun game of two great programs going at it, and we're going to try to figure out what we need to improve on and things that we're good at.
So I did a little bit of digging on WSN, and they had all of their highlights for their senior players. And not a surprise that several Waupun girls were listed in there as potential candidates. Want to talk a little bit about your senior girls?
Yeah, they've put in the time and the effort over the years, and it's no surprise that some of them are being recognized at the state level. So obviously we got Kale Peterson, who I believe is one of the top seniors in the state, and I don't care what division we're talking about. She's a game changer from an offensive standpoint, from a defensive standpoint, and it's getting redundant because I say the same things all the time about her, but we're just really blessed to have her, and we think the world of her. And so we got her. We got Gracie Gopalan, who I think, again, is in my mind, and of course I might be a little biased, but one of the top point guards in the state. She's gets us into our offense. She does all the little things defensively. And she's just a great floor leader for us out there. And so, and then we have Maddie Vanderstreek and Trinity Pierce, who have just been growing over the last couple of years, and we're excited to see what they're going to be able to do out on the court for us this year. Yeah, we had a chance to watch Trinity Pierce really, or is it Rowan Harder? I can't remember which one blossomed at the sectional final last year. So, and Rowan is back as well. And any other starters back? Yeah, really everybody's back. So we didn't graduate anybody from last year. So Rowan Harder came out at the end of the season last year for us, and she's had a nice start to this year. And then we have Lydia Alsma that's back with us as well, and we kind of expect her to pick up where she left off, and really today she's got to have a great defensive effort for us, so that's what we're hoping out of her. Again, looking at your schedule, you have done a great job of putting a lot of difficult teams on there to push your team. Talk about how that came about with the scheduling. Yeah, I've done that for probably the last 5 or 6 years as we've gotten out of the local area, and that's with intent because we've had some really good teams, and you want to challenge yourselves. So we think our conference does a pretty decent job at getting us ready. But when we get to the tournaments and the playoffs, you want to be battle tested. And I don't mind losing basketball games. It's okay to lose. I mean, if it's something you can take away and learn from. So that's our goal with putting it together a difficult schedule.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I remember that one of the hockey coaches over at Springs said. It doesn't matter what happens now. It's in February when things start to roll. So you do a nice job of making sure your girls get pushed. So let's talk about that. Today, you're going to be taking on the Verona Wildcats. I believe I saw they were preseason ranked number 5 in Division 1. You guys are preseason ranked number 1 in Division 3. We had a chance to see Utzberg play. Utzberg was number 3. They were pretty good. And then we saw that KML is also listed in the top 5 for Division 3. So let's talk a little bit about Verona today.
Yeah, I mean, they're a veteran team. They have a new coach this year who I think has done a great job of just learning the last couple of years under their previous coach. And so a couple of fantastic athletes, and Taylor Stremlow, she's one of the best guards in the state as well. She's committed to Iowa to go play basketball. And then we have another dynamic guard in Reagan Briggs who just gets out in transition. And they feed off of each other. I've been watching these kids play for years, whether it's in AAU or just scouting them, and so and they've got a nice supporting cast around them. So they're not number 5 in Division 1 by accident. They're a very good team.
So let's talk a little bit about the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Injury Report. How are you doing health-wise?
So far, so good. We're healthy this year.
That is so good to hear. Anything else you'd like to add to the pregame show here, Coach?
No, we're just grateful for an opportunity to get out here on a Saturday and compete, and we're going to see what happens.
Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great contest. This has been Coach Tim Alsma here from the Waupun Warriors Lady Warriors team. We'll be back here on the Home and Auto pregame show. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced.
That we need more time.
Hey, Jeff needs more time.
Yep.
Care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in.
I'll have to see once we get started here, okay?
Convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life. all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
You work hard. Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Welcome back here to Waupun as we get ready here for the starting lineup for the Verona Wildcats. We are really excited about what's going to be happening here tonight, so we're hoping that we can get things rolling on the offensive side. So starting out for the Wildcats under new head coach Lexi Richardson. She's had a chance to serve as a co-head coach and as an assistant in the program, and she's very excited about what she's been able to spend some time getting used to it. She's excited about her team. Number 3, Ella Gorzalski is one of the forwards. Number 20, Armaya Ellis is the other forward, and a third forward will be number 1, Taylor Stremlow. Stremlow is one of those that has had all kinds of accolades. Starting guard will be number 11, Reagan Briggs. She also has had all kinds of wonderful things to say. And then number 22, Allison Jersa is the other guard. Starting lineup here now for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Leading things off was number 1, Lydia Alsma. And number 2 will be Madison Van de Streek, Maddie Van de Streek. Number 15, Rowan Harder. And number 21, Gracie Gopalan. And then joining her is going to be number 34, Kale Peterson. So these girls have been playing together for a long time. They brought home a state title in 2 years ago. In 2022, they made it and lost in the semifinals in last year's state tournament, 2023, and they currently are ranked number 1 here in Division 3. It'll be interesting to see how things start out. Kale Peterson will be in jumping. And getting things rolling, and again, this is going to be a fantastic. She's going to be jumping against number 20. That's going to be Armaya Ellis, the senior. And here we go with a great contest. Peterson wins it, tosses it back to Madison Van de Streek. Maddie has it, gets it over to Gracie Gopalan, guarded tight in a man-to-man. It kind of looks like that they're marked up as. Is that what you're seeing as well?
Yep, that's what it looks like now.
Definitely think it looks like a man-to-man. Peterson puts up and hits the first 2 of the game. Kale Peterson gets things rolling here for the Warriors.
No hesitation, turn and pop. You like to see that.
Exactly. And again, she is, I didn't get a chance to pick up on everybody else, but Kale Peterson is going to Marquette next year to play with the lady. Why am I drawing a blank on Marquette? Can't remember what their nickname is. Anyways, that's where she's going to play after this season. Feed inside to Lydia. Off of the hands, and it's going to be going back the other direction. Turnover by the Lady Warriors. Big Nate, you can keep running if you want to do some, for me, you can do some producing right now until I get everything taken care of here. I was here way early, and I can't believe I'm so far behind schedule. Good work to the outside. It's Ellis, and she pops and hits the 3 for the Verona Wildcats. Comes right back the other way. A missed shot there by Maddie Van de Streek. Gopalin with it, swings it over to Lydia Alsma. Harder over to Van de Streek, steps up, gets picked off, and Ellis with the rebound. And Verona is going to come back. Bringing it up is number 1, I believe that is for Verona. That's Taylor Stremlow. She's going to pop from the 3, just off the edge of the rim, but picked up there. Gets it back into Stremlow underneath, and she picks up a deuce. 5-2, the Wildcats ahead of the Lady Warriors. Last year they did play each other in Verona, and I believe it was an 18-point differential for Verona. Peterson tries to get inside of the bump and harm, and she's going to score on that basket. Good drive there by Peterson.
Strong and one finish to get to the line for a free point here.
Exactly. Got to like that. Peterson going to the line for her first free throw attempt. And makes it. Traditional three-point play, and we're all tied up 5-5. 15:49 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Good move inside again. A block there by Cal Peterson for the block. Good work there for Peterson. Gopalin with it, brings it out to Rowan Harder at the top. Gets it right down into, nice bounce pass, and cut off, and they're going to say it goes off of Gracie Gopalin's leg. I thought that she was hard, hit pretty hard there, but I guess they're going to say that the defender for the Wildcats had position.
She had a little help on that, as they say.
Yes, I believe so. Thanks again for joining me here, Cam Hatcher here on the call with me. Going to be a travel on Stremlow. She wanted to know if she was held. She's asking for some feedback, doesn't get it. Kale Peterson will take it out underneath for the Lady Warriors. Gets it over to Gracie Gopalin. A little bit of pressure here now. Looked like a zone trap. Broke it. Lydia Alsma with her shot just off the rim, but Peterson there to pick up the rebound. Tries to go underneath, hits the bottom of the rim, and running with it is the Wildcats. Gets it out to number 11, left-handed shot, and goes in, and that's Reagan Briggs with her first basket of the game. It's now 7-5. Alsma gets it to Gopalin all the way to the outside, gets it over to number 10 for the Warriors. That was Ryan Babish. I didn't see Babish coming in. And we get a whistle and the ball to the Warriors.
Warriors doing a great job breaking that press, crashing the middle. Doesn't seem to be posing any problems now. They're handling it well.
Yeah, they did a good job there of the pressure. That was one of the things I would say 2 years ago was one of their weaknesses, and they began to work on it hard as they know that there was going to be more and more teams that were going to see that video and then would start doing it to them. And so now they've started to handle it a little bit better. Gopalin at the top of the key. Gets it over to Van de Streek. Off to the left-hand side. Back up top was Babish. She swings it over to Gopalin. Gopalin with a couple of dribbles. Creates a little space. Goes in, and she drives for the basket. The Energizer Bunny, Gracie Gopalin, puts one in as she got past Stremlow.
Nice hesitation and patience there by Gopalin.
Yeah, she did a good job there. And a shot there quickly down Rebound is on the ground. Ryan Babish is going to battle for it. I think we're going to have a jump ball, which should go to Verona, and it does. Good battle there. You are not going to rip that out of the hands of Ryan Babish. It's just not going to happen. She is a competitor and a battler as well. Stremlo is going to take it out underneath her basket. Tried to get it inside. Nobody there. Has to go up over the top to get it to Ellis. Ellis at the top of the key. Dishes to the outside. Shoots. And a nice three-pointer there for number 11 for Verona Wildcats, Reagan Briggs. Puts the Wildcats up 10-7. Alsma with it. Being guarded there. Picked up there. Babish has it knocked out of her hands. Good defensive play there by Briggs. And it's going to go off of a Warrior, and it's going to get turned over. Coming back the other way for Verona. That was great defense there, Cam, from what I saw from Reagan Briggs.
Great man-to-man defense. Active hands, active feet. It's a good recipe for success.
Yeah, and she did a great job here. Lady Warriors are also in a man-to-man. Gracie Gopalin with on Taylor Stremlo, sorry about that. Had a little bit of assistance coming over, but it ended up with a foul on Lydia Alsma, who came over to give us And that's her first foul. Comes in right away to number 20 once again. That's going to be Armaya Ellis. Stremlo with it, being guarded by Rowan Harder. Little give and go, stepping into the inside, and a good help defense there by Lydia Alsma.
Great backdoor cut, just couldn't execute.
Nice job there by the Wildcats. Coming back this way, Lydia has it over to the right side at the top of the three-point line, gets it over to Gracie Gopalin, and we have a penalty that's coming here. It's going to be called on, see who it's going to be called on here. Verona, number 20. So Ellis is going to get her first foul, and that's would be, it's her second personal already. Wow. That is probably not one player that they would like to see getting into foul trouble here.
Especially this early in the game. Looks like she's going to come out and take a little break.
Pretty early here at 12:36 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Club. Nice give and go. Gopalin tried to draw the foul. And a penalty is going to be called here, or did it just go out of bounds? I thought they were going to look, because Peterson was looking like she was going to get a penalty called on her, but she did not. Looks like they're in a zone right now here. Kind of a 2-1-2 swing. Off of the back by Stremlo. She gets it again. Peterson was in her face. Blocked there by Lydia Alsma. Comes right back out. Controlled by the Wildcats. Pop up there again for a three-pointer. Missed it. Peterson battling for it. It's going to go off of Peterson's legs. I think that it was. Cal's going to say it did not, but it looked like it went off her legs as she was battling Stremlo for that ball. And Verona maintains possession underneath their offensive basket. Coming in now for the Warriors is going to be number 4, Trinity Pierce. One of those girls that we've got to see play volleyball, as well as going to be a foul right there on Peterson, I believe, is going to be the call.
She lost her girl after the inbounds.
Peterson's first. Yeah. Quickly inbounds, both point blank range missing, and it's going to be back to the Lady Warriors. Stremlo had it, missed a bunny there. Then Briggs had it, also missed a bunny underneath the hoops, but the Warriors were contesting the whole time. Starting things back out. Gopalin has it, tries to break the press, gets bumped out of bounds. So it's going to be 22 on the foul. Jersa with the penalty. It's her first personal. What do we have here? The team, I have them up for, Verona has 3 team fouls so far here in the first half. Gopalin at the top running it, gave it over to Maddie Vandestreek. Vandestreek has a couple of moves, goes inside, feeds it to Rowan Harder, who loses it. Probably not a really good sound pass trying to get it inside there. Pierce goes underneath. She's got her hands up, and a good running shot there by number 11, Reagan Briggs. And we've got a timeout here. We'll take it with them. Let's see what they give us for a call of how many timeouts. What's the length? 30. Gives me a chance then to go ahead, run it.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We're back. Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High School as we get ready here for the teams to come out of the timeout. Wildcats with a 12-7 lead over the Lady Warriors. 11:25 here on the first half clock. Coming back in is Kale Peterson. So setting on the floor, you got Peterson, Vandestreek, Gopalin, Alsma, and Trinity Pierce. Trying to trap Alsma. She's going to look to break it. Gives it over to Gopalin. They got to get it over the timeline. They do just in time. Lydia looks to drive to the basket. Gets cut off there. Nice defensive play there by Verona's number 3, Ella Grzalski. Gopalin goes past number 32 and gets a second point. 4th point for Gracie Gopalin. Shot quickly. Rebound goes to Verona. Back to the outside. Stremlo fires a 3 from there off of the rim. Pierce with the rebound. Gets it over to Gracie Gopalin. Comes right back up across the timeline. Looks to drive. Good defense there by Stremlo. Outside kicked it. Vandestreek had it. She's going to try and drive inside against the trees. Overshoots the whole basket. And a rebound goes to Reagan Briggs. Stremlo swings it to number 44. I don't have that right here. Quickly, I'll get it. Briggs on the shot off of the front of the rim. Good job there by Stremlo to crash and picked up there by Gopalin. They've got numbers, 3-on-2. Gets it over to Cal Peterson. She stops at the 3-point line. Flings it back over as the Verona Wildcats get back on defense. Gopalin with it. Swings it over to Alsma. She long 3 and drills it. And a basket for Lydia Alsma. Stremlo lost it off of her leg, it looked like, but they're going to say she had help from the outside. Number 44 off of the rim. Trying to get the rebound was Vandestreek. They're going to say it's off of Stremlo. And that nice 3-pointer there for Alsma. Tied it up at 12 apiece. 9:37 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. I'll try and get a little bit better. I know I've got a radio audience out there trying to do a better job of describing what's happened. As you keep hearing me say, I do not understand why I'm behind, but I am. I don't even have names written on the sheets yet. Alsma loses it on the ground, a battle, tossed down, and both Ryan Babish and Kale Peterson go after, and it's going to be picked up by Lydia Alsma. She's going to get hammered there by Stremlo, getting over the top of her, and that's going to be Stremlo's. Is that her second? That is her first for Stremlo. That is the 4th team foul. I don't know how that can be because I have 5 fouls marked down here. And I know I'm not on top of all of this stuff, so maybe I added one that I shouldn't. Coming in is Rowan Harder. She's coming in for Ryan Babish. Gopalin off of Stremlo, so she'll be able to maintain possession.
Stremlo with textbook defense there to get her hand in the passing lane. She turned her head, she could have had a breakaway.
Quite a height difference there, 5'4" for Gracie Gopalin. Everybody knows that she is small in stature, but mighty in heart. Gets it over to Rowan Harder. Stremlo, I was just trying to figure out, she is, they don't have her height listed here, so I'm not sure. Peterson now at the top of the circle. Gives it to Gopalin. She tries to drive the middle, but again handled by Stremlo. From behind, had it tipped away, but battled to get it. And the foul is going to go on number 3 for Ella Gorzalski for the Verona Wildcats. Coming out underneath again. Gopalin taking it in, gets it over to Alsma on the right-hand side. Back at the top of the key, had Babish. Babish to Gopalin outside with a nice screen out there by Harder, but it went off the front of the rim. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and the Verona Wildcats will take over. Pretty good start here so far to this contest. Stremlo again does a great job handling it. That with her left hand. A little bit of pressure there. Briggs gets it. Brings it back out to Stremlo. Tries to go cross wide open on the backside and then missed a bunny. Was number 3, Ella Gorzalski. And Kale Peterson with the rebound. Gracie Gopalin brings it up over the half court. Gets it over to the top of the circle to Lydia Alsma. Alsma has it. Running from the top. Harder tried to set a pick. Gets herself open down the backside. Wide open is Gracie Gopalin and missing it. But I think she was going to be fouled, and she'll be shooting 2, as that's going to be a foul. So Jarzalski has the foul, I believe it was. No, it was on number 22. That's going to be Allison Jersa for her second. So again, suddenly it is up to 6. I thought they had missed one, so there are 6. So Ryan Babish at the foul line. Hits the first, misses the second. Cal Peterson picks it up in the corner. Decides to bang it off of. That was a smart play there by Cal Peterson, trapped in the corner.
Really heads-up play there after a good hustle to track down that loose rebound.
Full timeout for, who's taking it? To Waupun. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. We are gearing up for a very exciting week here, Steve. Right, here we go.
It's Thanksgiving week, so turkey and football and all kinds of great stuff here. We've got a toy drive going on right now for Waupun Holiday Help, and we've got a meat raffle for the same organization coming up this Sunday. So if you bring a toy in this Sunday for the toy drive during the meat raffle, we will give you a drink when you come in the door with that toy. So let's fill this bin up and let's get some toys for some needy families.
Before Sunday, we have Small Business Saturday. We have Black Friday. People are going to be shopping up and down Main Street here. A perfect spot to grab a beverage, grab a sandwich, grab a wrap. Here's the other bar.
Yep, and we're going to offer a deal like we did last year. For every $30 gift certificate you spend or every $30 worth of gift certificates you buy, we will give you a certificate for a 1-topping 12-inch pizza. So it's an extra stocking stuffer if you can keep it for yourself or you can give it to somebody else.
All right, very good here. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Happy shopping. Steve, happy Thanksgiving week.
You too, Nick. Thanks.
Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High School. Lady Warriors taking it out underneath their basket, their offensive basket. Gracie Gopalin after a smart play by Cal Peterson, and then a timeout for the Lady Warriors to get a break. Peterson gets it from Gopalin. Double team, splits the double team, gets her own rebound after missing. Alsma with a 3 off of the front of the rim, and a rebound to number 32, Allison Bosley. Stremlo brings it up, swings it out to Emily Jensen, gets it back underneath to Bosley. She powers it in and gets the basket, and it is 14-13 for Verona.
They did not waste any time on that offensive possession, Jeff.
No, they did not. Quickly down. Pop there from Gopalin. She answers with a 3 of her own, and the Lady Warriors with a 16-14 lead. Gracie Gopalin adding more offense than she typically does. Tipped away there by Rowan Harder. Gopalin feeds it up to Lydia Alsma. She gets bumped. No foul call. Rebound try by Ryan Babish. Unable to get it, and it's going to come back to the Wildcats. Stremlo gets it over the half-court line. Trap on her. Swings it. Trying to get it to work. Got it inside. Nice move there as they had the switch. And Armaya Ellis with 2 ties it up at 16. Gopalin asking for some help as they had the full court trap on. The press. Alsma with it. Back in their offensive set. Babish tries to cut to the inside. Harder has it, gives it over to Alsma, guarded by Stremlo this time. Peterson feeds it inside to Harder. Harder battles in there with Briggs, and it's going to go jump ball, and it's going to come back to the Lady Warriors. Good battle in there. Armaya Ellis is going to come back and have a seat after her 2 fouls. Also with 2 fouls I have as number 22, Allison Jersa. Foul is on number 32. That's her first foul, but that's 7 for the team. That's going to put Rowan Harder shooting 1-1 at the line. Harder looking for her first points. Rattles in and out. 0 for 1 on the attempt. She's going to shoot again. Harder this time makes it and gives the Lady Warriors a 1-point lead. 17-16 here with 6:22 left here in the first half. Stremlo with a good cross. Oh, hammers Tracy Gopalin. Oh no, I take that back. That was number 2, Maddie Vandestreek. Not sure how much of that was acting or not, but it didn't sway into the officials. But a turnover for the Wildcats. Gopalin brings it in to Gail Peterson. Still trying to put a little bit of pressure on. And they ended up turning it over. Gopalin to Stremlo. She takes it right to the basket on the step through and gets the points.
Using that size to her advantage. Knew there was no way Gopalin was going to stop her.
That's right. 18-17. Peterson on the inside, and she puts up another one. Peterson for 2. I have her down for 7 points, but I could have missed something in here. Alsma's going to get called for the foul. She's looking like, yes, she did put her hands on her, but they've let a lot more physical contact go than that. And it's going to be a foul. And it's only the 3rd, though, for the Lady Warriors. 2 of them, though, to Lydia Alsma. So she may have to take a seat here. Stremlo is going to bring up. We're going to get the substitution here. Coming in is going to be Ryan Babish. Get it back out, back to Stremlo on a little give and go. Missed everything. Rowan Harder there. She'll take the rebound. Peterson's going to bring it up. Gets it over to Gopalin on the right side. She comes up to the top of the key. Swings it. Tries to drive inside. Stremlo reaching from behind is going to be called for a foul. And I believe that's Stremlo's 3rd. Ooh, they only have her for 2. I had it for 3. Okay, we'll stick with it. I don't know where I got off on the foul, but Stremlo, I think, will have to have a seat. She does.
Reaching in from behind will get you 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. Gopalin at the line. In and out. Nice job there by the Wildcats to grab the rebound, bring it up. Stremlo out. That's going to put number 22 running the point, I believe. That's going to be Allison Jersa. Briggs had it at the top, swung it over to Jensen, who headed to Jersa, back over to Briggs. Tries to feed in low to number 32, makes a good move there.
Strong post move by 32.
That is Allison Bosley. Good move there for Bosley. And she gets 2 points. Pretty balanced scoring so far. Peterson in the middle, had it lined up, but just pulled it off to the right over the top of everybody, and she misses, and it is now 19-20. The Verona Wildcats down to 4:35 left here in the first half. Have to see if I can get a hold of Jeff Taves, and a 3 popped there by Reagan Briggs. I have that for her 2nd 3-pointer. She now has 10 points. A little bit of pressure again. Gopalin swings it out to Vandestreek. Oh, she's wide open. Man, it almost always pops that. She chooses not to. Brings it back out to Peterson. Over to the top to Ryan Babish, to Harder. Back to Van de Streek. Look for a little backdoor action, wasn't there. Harder decides to drive in. Misses off of the front of the rim, but Van de Streek goes in there quickly, picks it up. Over out to Harder. She swings it over to Babish. Pops off of the front of the rim. Off the backside of the rim, sorry about that. And the Wildcats pick up the rebound. 3:40 and counting here in the first half. Briggs brought it up, swung it over to Jersa. Out to number 3 here is Gorzalski. Jersa bounces it into Gorzalski, swings it back out to the top. Good movement here by Verona. In and out, but the defense has been handling man-to-man. Stremlo pops one, and Cal Peterson with the rebound. 23-19, the Wildcats with the lead. Peterson brings it up over the timeline, has it. Out at the top on the left-hand side is Harder. She gives it to Gopalin. Gopalin makes a couple of moves, drives to the inside, and a nice layup there for Gracie Gopalin. And a drive and the basket in there at the land of the trees. And she picks up another 2 points for Gracie Gopalin. I've got her down for 6 here in the first half. Harder had Jersa, turned it over. But it's going to be picked up there. Briggs and Ryan Babish kind of tried to clothesline her, it looked like, going for the ball. And it's going to be a foul to Babish. First personal for Babish. Stremlo and Ellis come back in on the substitution for the Wildcats with 2:40, each of them with 2 fouls. Briggs has it at the top of the key. Tries to make a move. Van de Streek does a good job of cutting her off. Jersa fires, misses, and it's a rebound to Alsma. Alsma gets it across the timeline and brings it into the court. Tries to work on Ellis, going right after her, which is a smart move. Pop there by Van de Streek, just off of the rim. Gopalin with the rebound. Oh, she didn't have any space to land. Did a 1-foot pirouette and knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover to Verona. Peterson and Gopalin are asking, how is that not a foul? They took away her space. And Stripe sticks with the call, and Verona has it. Stremlo brings it up, tries to drive past Gopalin. She does a good job of cutting her off. She's probably got about 6 inches or so on Gopalin, at least. Briggs with a shot from 3, off of the rim. Gopalin hustling to get to it, and it's going to be Lady Warriors ball. 1:57 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Bringing it in for the Lady Warriors. Peterson gets it over to Gopalin. In the court, looking to trap with a little bit of press. And turns it over on the read by Van de Streek and picked off there by Briggs, and an easy 2 for Briggs. Harder gets it down as it came across for the Lady Warriors. Alsma has it. Stopped at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Gopalin. She drives in. Back off of the rim. Peterson there for the rebound. Misses it. Gets a second one. And this time she's going to get hammered. That one looked like it hurt. She's going to get back up on her feet. And Cal Peterson will be shooting. Second personal on Gorzalski. So that's where I missed one of those. Peterson going to the line. Hits the first one. I've got her down for 8.
She has been relentless on the boards on both ends.
She has been, that's been her specialty here. And she's got the shooter's touch, and as part of the WISN Take a Look by the Senior Watch, she was listed there for everything. And hits the second, and it is 23-25 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Good contest here between number 5 in Division I, the Verona Wildcats, and the Waupun Lady Warriors, number 1 in Division III. Stremlo pops from the top, missed it, off of the legs, battling for it is going to be Gopalin. She pulls it and gets it out to Babish, and out to Van de Streek. She goes up and makes the basket. What a play as Gopalin pulls it out. Babish picks it up and fired it down the court to Maddie Van de Streek, and we're tied at 25 here in the first half. Strimlow again with it, and a timeout's going to be called by Verona head coach Lexi Richardson, and a fantastic job there. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Junior Senior High School. We are all tied here in the first half. 48.7 seconds left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. You heard us talk about this before. We're broadcasting here from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth right over the top of the court. Can't ask for a better view. Wildcats with it. They took the timeout. That was their first timeout. It's going to go to Taylor Strimlow. She has it, standing on the Warrior mascot. I don't think she means anything by that.
No subliminal message there.
I don't think so. Gopalin is out on her, putting pressure on her, making sure she's getting that 5-second count, trying to keep within range. Good job there by Gracie. Again, she's probably giving up at least 6 inches, if not more. Strimlow gives it over to number 22, Jersa. Shot there by Briggs, in and out. Peterson with the rebound, reaching underneath and grabbing the arm is number 32, Allison Bosley, and it's going to be a hold, and Peterson's going to go to the line. She should be shooting 2. 14:44, Bosley's second personal, and Peterson has the chance here to break the tie. Great touch here for Kale Peterson, always underneath that at the free throw line. Oh, off the edge of the rim, just missed it. I jinxed her, I think. Here's the second one by Peterson. 14.4 seconds left. Here's the shot, and it's good, and the Lady Warriors have the lead, 26-25. Verona's going to play for the last shot. Strimlow has it. In is Ellis also. She's got 2. Strimlow with 2. Peterson and Gopalin both cut her off. And a good feed inside. Gets the shot off, misses it, and a rebound to Ryan Babish. And the Lady Warriors are going to go into halftime with the lead. 26-25 here in the first half. We're going to step aside to get some ads in here from our sponsors, who we could not do this without them. So we want to thank them. Fantastic job here by the Lady Warriors in the first half. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
Make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance. Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
Make some friendly comments there.
And we're back here. Cameron Hatcher and Jeff Sauer with Radio Plus Sports. A couple of CWC Crusaders in the crowd here. Brant Billy and Landon Smith's coming to watch the girls play.
Yeah, it's good to see them over here. I don't know if they're on the YouTube watching us, but it's good to see that they are here in attendance. And it just goes to show that there's all kinds of maybe they go to schools across town, but there still is that camaraderie between the students here. So it's good to see them young men sitting in the crowd. I think I saw Bryn was also over there as well, Brian's sister. Let's talk a little bit about this game so far. It is 26-25. The Lady Warriors have the lead here. I don't know what happened. I'm going to give you some unofficial results. I asked Jeff Taves to text me some of those, and he didn't send them to me, so I'll see if I can get them back. So here's what I have unofficially here right now let's start out with Verona. I have their leading scorers, Reagan Briggs. I have her down for 12 points here in the first half. Armaya Ellis, I have her down for 5. Allison Bosley down for 2, and Taylor Stremlow down for 6. Here in the first half, and there's that didn't add that up, see if that comes out to 25 or not, but that's what I have down here for scoring for Verona. And the hype about Stremlow, Briggs, and Ellis certainly has lived up to it here for Verona. They've done a great job here pushing the ball up. Kind of took the Warriors a little bit, the Lady Warriors, out of their flow, I guess you could say, when they put in this full court press. It was a 1-2-2 type of press here, and it shut the girls down a little bit, but then the Lady Warriors have worked on it over and over, just knowing the situation, so they were able to get themselves back into the flow. I think we'll step aside here. We'll come back here. It's 5:03 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. The Lady Warriors with a 26-25 lead. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about fouls, and we'll talk about the Lady Warriors when we come back. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. We are gearing up for a very exciting week here, Steve, right? Here we go.
It's Thanksgiving week, so turkey and football and all kinds of great stuff here. We've got a toy drive going on right now for Waupun Holiday Help, and we've got a meat raffle for the same organization coming up this Sunday. So if you bring a toy in this Sunday for the toy drive during the meat raffle, we will give you a drink when you come in the door with that toy. So let's fill this bin up and let's get some toys for some needy families.
Before Sunday, we have Small Business Saturday. We have Black Friday. People are going to be shopping up and down Main Street here. A perfect spot to grab a beverage, grab a sandwich, grab a wrap. Here's the other bar.
Yep, and we're going to offer a deal like we did last year. For every $30 gift certificate you spend or every $30 worth of gift certificates you buy, we will give you a certificate for a one-topping 12-inch pizza. So it's an extra stocking stuffer if you can keep it for yourself or you can give it to somebody else.
All right, very good here. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Happy shopping. Steve, happy Thanksgiving week.
You too, Nick. Thanks.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High School. As we get ready here for the second half. About a minute 20 left here in the intermission, still our halftime. 26-25, the Lady Warriors with the lead over the Verona Wildcats. Again, here's what I have down. I'm not sure if how accurate this is. I'm waiting to receive the text back from down below so I can see if I can get it taken care of. Most people of you know I'm apologizing up front. My specialty is hockey. I can probably keep track of everything that's going on and run 3 cameras at the same time. But when it comes to basketball, I'm a little fish out of water. I go by what I've seen on television and what I hear from Randy Armga and Steve Winterhack. And let's give a shout out to Steve Winterhack there. Hopefully he was one of those guys who may have posted something in the chat because I haven't talked about that yet. But I've got there's fouls for Verona. They're a little bit in trouble. They had 10 fouls in that first half. Taylor Stremlow with 2. Ella Gorzalski with 2. Armaya Ellis with 2. Allison Jersa with 2. And Allison Bosley with 2. Contrast that with the Lady Warriors. I have Lydia Alsma for 2 and Ryan Babish with 1, and that is it. Now, again, I could be off here a little bit. I'm waiting to see when that text come through. Hopefully I can get my things all caught up here. But, Cam, what did you see there in that first half?
A lot of good basketball. It's going to be another down-to-the-wire game.
I was very impressed with this Verona team, but what's even more impressive is how the Lady Warriors have handled that pressure and have come out here and battled the whole way through here in this first half. Last year, again, I believe they lost by about 18, if I remember correctly. I want to say 72, 54, 56, something like that is what I saw the score was last year. And the teams were both ranked last year as well, but Verona had lost a couple of seniors. But that takes nothing away from what they reloaded with. They're just sitting here in great shape. Gorzalski, a senior. Stremlow, a senior. Briggs, a senior, has done a fantastic job, and Armaya Ellis. Lady Wildcats take over to start here in the first half. Stremlow with it out on the wing. Inside, feeding it, comes right back out Feeding it to Ellis. She tries to come underneath. Stremlo sneaks through, and a good basket there. She comes around on the backside. Cal Peterson tried to block her up but couldn't, and it is now 27-26. Verona Wildcats with the lead. Stremlo trying to cut off Gracie Gopollen. Does. Gets it over to Lydia Alsma. Wearing number 1. She's at the top of the key. Briggs is on top of her. Good defense played there right now by Ella Gorzalski. Stopping Peterson. Missed a short one in the half, about halfway through the key. Turned around and put up a one-handed shot and missed it on the... And an answer right there coming back for Verona, number 22, Allison Jersa with a 2-pointer. I thought it was a 3. She gets 2. So Stremlo with 2 here in the second half. And Jersa with 2. They've got the lead now, 29-26. Gracie Gopollen with it, drives down low. Gets cut off by Stremlo. Alsma guarded there by Briggs. Gets it over to Gopollen, grabs it just out of the air, trapped up against the baseline. Stremlo with the steal. Coming back, putting some pressure on, gets it over to Ellis, back to Stremlo, and a give and go, and it's back in there, and another 2. And a timeout's going to be called here right away by Coach Tim Alsma. We'll see what the call is going to be. Just a 30-second we'll take with the team. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High School. Big Nate on the production here. So thanks again to both of these gentlemen for stepping in to help out with this broadcast. The Lady Warriors had to take a timeout as they gave up 6 quick points here in the second half and are trailing now 31-26 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Some pressure put in. Gopollen breaks it, gets it over to Peterson from the 3-point line. She is guarded there by Ella Gorzalski. Kicks it over to Gopollen. Big 3 downtown, misses it. Chases after her own rebound, flips it back into the court, and trying to bring it out is Gorzalski. Vandestreek tries to catch up with her, bumps into her, and that's going to be a foul on Vandestreek. Her first foul. First one of, or it's the second one of the half. Nope, first one of the half for the Lady Warriors. Maddie Vandestreek picks up her first one to stop Allison Jersaw from driving all the way to the hoop. Jersaw with it again, gets around Alsma and knocks it out of her hand is Peterson, and Alsma has it. Tries to split the double team, does so, and brings it up into the forecourt. Alsma with it, tries to drive around Briggs, help coming, and she still banks it off, just missed it, and Jersaw with the rebound. Cats coming back the other way. Good job there. Tried to get it into Ellis. Peterson got it. And Briggs going to pop from 3, and she drills another one. And the Lady Wildcats pouring it on here in the second half. 34-26, an 8-point lead. Alsma drives all the way down the lane, off of the board, and misses it. Stremlo with a rebound. Fires it down to Jersa in the box, and it's blocked there by Maddie Vandestreek as Briggs tried to pop one out from the corner. Peterson coming back with it, drives right at Ellis, kicks it out to Alsma. She's going to pop a 3, hits that 3, and gets herself back into it. I have that as her second 3-pointer, and it's now 29-34 for the Verona Wildcats. Coming all the way around, Stremlo had it, kicked it out over to Ellis, back to Ellis from Jersaw, and Ellis hits the 3-pointer and matches it. And it's 37-29, 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Gopollen, Stremlo foul from behind. That's going to be her third on Stremlo. A reach around from behind. You talked about that before, Cam.
9 times out of 10, it either doesn't work and you're going to get the foul called. Especially with the height differential between Stremlo and Gopollen there.
Yeah. Stremlo's going to have a seat coming in to replace her is going to be Emily Jensen. Gopalin will take it out straight across from us here in the broadcast booth in their offensive zone. Gives it over to Trinity Pierce. Kicked it out just off of the rim was Maddie Vandestreek trying to pop one from 3. Coming right back with it and running are the Wildcats. Ellis kicks it over. Shot off of the rim. Peterson with the rebound as Jensen popped one from the left side of the court. Peterson with it, drives again on Ellis. Out to Alsma, top of the key, fires, missed it, but a good rebound there by Trinity Pierce. Vandestreek over to Alsma at the top of the key. Makes a move on Briggs, stopped at the free throw line. Pierce with it, holding on to it. Waiting for that 5-second count. It was there. Peterson, she picks up from 3-point range. That drills it right down the middle. And a 3-pointer for Kale Peterson. Her first bucket of this second half. All the way out from the outside. Tried to get the answer. Gopalin picks it up after Alsma tips it to her. Goes right at the middle of the hoop. Gets it over to Vandestreek. And a foul is going to be called. We'll see who it's going to be called on. It's going to be called on number 3. Ella Garzalski, and that's going to be her third.
I don't know that Verona has an answer for Gopalin's ball handling. I'd be taking that to the hole every single time.
Yeah, we've nicknamed her the Energizer Bunny because she just goes and goes and goes, and she can go in there. She's not afraid to take a hit.
Absolutely. She's been on the floor numerous times tonight going after everything.
Nice rebound into her, inbound pass to Vandestreek, but she missed it on a layup on the inside. Verona with the rebound, comes all the way back. Driving hard was number 20, Armaya Ellis, and there's a foul on Alsma. I believe that's her third, and it's a shooting foul. Yeah, they had it listed up there as their fourth, but that is her third. Shot there for number 20, Armaya Ellis, and it's 38-22. Here comes the next free throw. Glad that we got the under basket free throw cameras working. So thanks to Big Nate and Cam for getting it there. Off of the rim, missing it. Rebound by by Alsma. Quickly hustles it up the court. Doesn't want to get trapped. And is able to move it out. Stremlo, man-to-man defense here for Verona Wildcats. Gopalin gets it over to Alsma, who's guarded by Briggs. Alsma makes a couple of moves. Briggs is right in her back pocket. Step in. They're going to say it's a travel as number 32, Allison Bosley, stood her ground, and Alsma bounced off of her just like a bumper car. Verona takes it over, brings it back up the court. Stremlo with it. Feeds it inside to Briggs. Peterson tried to get there and could not. And an easy 2-pointer there for Briggs. Gopalin brings it up into the court for the Warriors. Kicks it out to Alsma. She's got the answer. No, missed on the backside was Babish. Nobody there decided not to take it. Gopalin drives to the inside just like you talk, Cam, and she goes
there
for 2. Gracie Gopalin for 2. 34-40 for Verona with the lead. Nice job there, picked away by Maddie Vandestreek. She's going to push it. She's going to go right at Jersa. Missed it. And a foul on Jersa for a block. And that's going to put Maddie Vandestreek at the line. And that's Jersa's third personal. So you got Stremlo with a third personal. You've got Jersa with her third personal. Gorzalski with her third personal. Vandestreek misses at the line. Keeps the score at 40-34. Missing on the front end of the shooting 2 as she was going in. She was in the shooting motion when she took it to the hoop. Here's her second free throw. Drops it in there, and it's 35-40. I've got that as Vandestreek's first points. Making 1 out of 2. Stremlo now with it for Verona at the top. Swings it out to Jersa. Ellis comes at the top, replaces it. Peterson with a block. Good job in there, taking it from Stremlo. Gopalin goes right in front of her, trying to get the foul. Oh, and they're going to call a charge on Gopalin. How can that be a charge when she doesn't have her feet set? Wow. I have never, ever seen that call. Wow, I just can't believe it. I don't know what, have you seen something like that before?
That has got to be a first.
Sure, I'm not doubting for a second that she was cutting in front of her. That definitely was true. But how can that be a foul on the person who's got control of the ball?
Yeah. Like to see a no call there, let that go.
Well, yeah. Or the girl did run into her, so that should be the foul. Should have been on Stremlo or Jersa.
Blocking or no call.
Yeah. I don't know how you get a charge out of that. Give and go. Gets it in there, and a nice work there by Briggs over Kale Peterson. And Briggs has 7 points already here in this second half. 42-35. Gracie Gopalin brings it up for the Lady Warriors. Van de Streek on the far side telegraphs it. Briggs reads it, cuts in front of Alsma, takes it right to her, and the harm, and that's going to be Alsma's fourth foul. Briggs has just taken over in this game.
Both teams seem to be fairly evenly offensively matched. It's coming down to defensive stops and turnovers.
Yeah, so Briggs will be shooting one. Trinity Pierce is going to come in for Lydia Alsma. That's going to hurt the Lady Warriors quite a bit because she's one of their three-point specialists and usually can count on her for a bucket. And finishing off the three-point play is Briggs. And she now has 10 points here in the second half. I've got her down for 20 points so far in this contest. Gail Peterson now with Ellis guarding her. Gopalin cuts to the inside, makes a nice little step through, missed it, and it's going to be rebounded by the Verona Wildcats. It was a nice move there by Gopalin, but just couldn't finish. A 10-point lead now here for the Verona Wildcats, 45-35 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Good job there by Gopalin fronting Stremlo, but he didn't get any help after she got the knockaway and picked back up again by Stremlo. Verona trying to set something up. Comes right through the middle. Foul on number... Oh, it's going to be on Verona. On Armaya Ellis. That's going to be her third. As they're going to say that she put her arm out and hooked her way around Gopalin. Fourth team foul for both teams now. Gopalin's going to bring it across. Trailing by 10 points are the Lady Warriors. Ryan Babish in. Gets it over to Van de Streek. Pierce and Peterson are your two bigs. Oh, Babish took her eye off of it, and it went right through her hand, and that's going to be a turnover. And Verona is going to take possession again. Ella Garzalski throws it into Stremlo. Taylor has had a really good game as well, but Briggs has been the dominant one. Fired quickly by Stremlo, and she hustles to go after it, and it's going to be a foul on Stremlo, and I've got that as her, is that her fourth? It is. Stremlo with her fourth personal here at 9:57 left here in the second half. And that could hurt Verona here a little bit, although they've got people that have been able to step in so far. Gopalin brings it up at the top of the key. Gets it over to Harder to her right. Peterson pops a three just off the front of the rim, missed it. And Verona with the rebound. Pushing it right away is going to be Armaya Ellis. She has it at the top of the key, gets it over to Briggs. Briggs pops from the three, misses in and out, and Peterson with the rebound. Coming back the other way, the Lady Warriors, all the way at the top of the key. Peterson's going to take it herself, and she's going to be fouled numerous times, I thought. They're going to turn it over and give it here. 2-0 is going to be called for the foul, and that's going to be Armaya Ellis, and that's going to be her fourth. And now you got Stremlo with 4. Ellis with 4. Peterson's going to shoot 2. 9:20 left here in the second half. Makes the first one 36-45. Verona still with the lead. Lydia Alsma comes back in with her 4 personals. Peterson set and makes the second, and it's now an 8-point lead for Verona. Bringing it up the court for Verona is going to be Allison Jersa. She takes it, drives. Timeout's going to be called here by Verona. We're going to take it with them. We'll see what we're at here, waiting. Didn't see what the call is yet. A full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High. Number 11, Reagan Briggs, holding on to the ball, and we had said before, just talking with Cam right now, she is the real deal for Coach Lexi Richardson. Let's see what's happening here.
Such a well-rounded basketball player. We've seen her effective in all facets of the game tonight.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. And I'm not sure if she's the young lady. I was going to dig through my stuff. I think she might be the one who's already committed to go play for Iowa. Pretty good basketball program for ladies basketball. Wide open, tried to cover as Gracie Gopal, and she could not get there as Allison Bosley scores 2 and has put the lead back up to 10 for the Verona Wildcats. Gopal takes over here as running the offense. Swings to one side, tries to get it into Rowan Harder. Skip pass over to Alsma. Alsma jacks it up and off of the front of the rim, but going in there and picking it up is Gracie Gopal, and she's going to battle, and it's going to be a jump ball, and I think that'll keep possession here with Waupun. Cal Peterson trying to help her players pick up and set up an offensive set here. Gopal underneath. What a battle there for the ball. Comes flying in there and just grabs a hold of it. She had a chance and she didn't get it over to Alsma. Harder has it. Feeds it over to Alsma, who cuts to the inside. Back out to Harder. She tries to step in, and then it's going to be a reach by number 44, Emily Jensen. And that is the 7th team foul. That should put her to the line for 1-1. That's just her first. But it's going to give a chance here for the Lady Warriors to go to the free throw line with 8:10 left here in the second period, trailing by 10 points. Rowan Harder at the line. Shooting 1-1, and she makes the front end. She'll get her second one, 38-47. Gopal and Vandestreet go in there and congratulate Rowan. Harder once again shoots it. Little short, but it rolls around the rim and goes in. And Rowan Harder now with 2 points. Gets herself on this score sheet. It looks like they're putting a trap defense in here now, Cam. So they're trying to trap the ball every single time, put pressure on it, see if they can force an error inside to Bosley. Kicks it out to number 22, Jersa. Gets it back over to Gorzalski. Oh, and Gorzalski and Stremlo and Harder collide. And we'll see who's going to be called for the foul. Harder battling for the ball. She tries to go to apologize to Stremlo. Stremlo looks like she might be in a little bit of pain as it popped her in the mouth. Jersa is going to take it out, so that's Harder's what is that for Harder? Is that hers? That's only her first foul, too. So Waupun is in good shape foul-wise. They just need to start scoring. They're trying to trap the ball again. Gorzalski has it, gave it over to Jensen, who gave it to Stremlo, put it down low. Jersa picks it up, trap in the corner, breaks the trap. Jersa walks in, rebound, picked up there, and a nice job there by Gorzalski to pick up the rebound on the missed shot by Jersa.
Warriors put up a good trap there together, really committed to it, but you've got to get that rebound if you're selling out to the trap.
Yeah, Jersa did a nice job of splitting it. Peterson makes a couple of moves, dishes it to Alsma. Alsma crashes and puts one in from about 4 feet. And it's 41-49. The Verona Wildcats still with an 8-point lead. Intensity's picked up a little bit here, Cam.
Absolutely.
Jersa dribbles again, gets it over to Stremlo at the top of the circle. Back over to Jersa, trying to set up that trap again. Jersa trying to split it, puts her arm out. Oh, she's pushing on Van de Streek, and she gets called. Van de Streek gets called for it. Boy, I could have thought for sure Jersa was pushing Maddie Van de Streek, but that's going to be her second personal foul. It's only the 6th on the team. Stremlo with it.
Creating her own space.
Yeah. Good job there by Van de Streek, knocking it away, almost taken again. Stremlo's going to push now. His numbers are there, and it's going to be put in by Gorzalski as the Warriors sold out to try and get the offensive points and nobody back on defense. An easy play for Verona to move the ball. Gopalin comes back out to the top. Running the offense, Van de Streek comes back. She's going to switch places with Gopalin on the side. Alsma pops for 3 off of the corner, missed it. And Stremlo with the rebound. Stremlo tries to get away. Cal Peterson is going to be called for the foul. She's not agreeing with that call, but you talked about that before, Cam.
That reach from behind, as a coach explained to me once upon a time, you give the referee a lot to look at every time you're reaching behind.
That's going to put Taylor Stremlo to the line, shooting 1-1, as it's the 7th team foul. First by Stremlo is in. I only have that as her 5th point, though, for this half. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Stremlo, that's Briggs. My apologies. Briggs. And she misses the second. Peterson gets the rebound. That's her 11th point for the half. 52-41, 11-point lead here for the Wildcats. 5:49 left on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Ryan Babish swings it to Gopalin. She pops a 3 off of the rim, tracks down her own rebound, tries to get inside, gets it over to Peterson, and Peterson's going to be bumped by Allison Bosley, and that's going to put Peterson to the line. That's Bosley's 3rd personal. So shooting 2 will be Kale Peterson. And misses the front end of the 2 shots. This maintains a 11-point lead for Verona, 52-41. Peterson this time drills it. And I only have that as her 4th point as well for the Lady Warriors. The timeout is called. We'll take it with them. I didn't see if it's a 30, but we'll step aside for 30. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
And Steve with us here. The
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back to Waupun Junior Senior High School. 10-point lead for the Verona Wildcats. Preseason ranked number 5. They are 3-0 so far on the season with a 10-point lead here from Waupun. The Lady Warriors are trying to put some pressure on and trap, but Stremlo came back in. Give it over to Jersa, then to Briggs as they get it across the timeline. All the way back in the corner to Jersa. Briggs back outside and they swing it. Opposite side, Lady Warriors trying to put some pressure on and put some trap on Verona, trying to trap them. Ooh, and they're going to call goal pollen with the foul and grabbing the hand, and she thought she had the ball, and that should put, who's going to be shooting that one? Jersa is going to come to the line as that's goal pollen's second personal foul. 5:07 and shooting in the bonus, number 22, Allison Jersa. I've got her down for 2 points so far in this half. From the line, makes the first. Get their second shot. It is now 53-41. Jersa once again at the line, ready to shoot, puts it up, and it's in, and she puts both of them in and scores and stretches out the lead to 12 for Verona. Gopalin moves it over to Alsma, out to Harder, back over to Alsma. Tries to skip pass all the way across to Van de Streek over to Gopalin. Peterson is inside. Alsma, good pressure here on the zone defense by the Wildcats, and Alsma throws it over the head of Cal Peterson and out. At 4:43 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Calling the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth right up above Warrior Court. Getting it down low to Bosley. Good job there by Gopalin. Peterson had it, then loses it, and the Wildcats maintain possession. Stremlo had it blocked by Alsma, and is taken down is Maddie Van de Streek, and it's going to be called on number 11, Reagan Briggs. That's only her first personal. As aggressive as she's played, Cam, can you believe that?
Wow.
Unreal. What a player here. I should really see if I can find my notes on that again. I am super impressed with what we've been seeing out of Reagan Briggs.
I guess it only makes sense for them to be this close to the double bonus and the rest of the team in foul trouble.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my.
Peterson, they're going to say she flopped, but I certainly think she was assisted there by Bosley. Stremlo drives to the basket. Gracie Gopalin over to the top. Gets on top of Briggs. Briggs is not happy about what's going on out there today. Gopalin third personal. 54-42 is the score here on the National Exchange Bank and Trust. At the top free throw line is Reagan Briggs. She puts another one in. She has been dominant here again. Briggs sinks them both. And it is now a 14-point lead for the Wildcats. Reagan Briggs is committed to St. Cloud State in Division II. It's Stremlo who is an Iowa recruit. Boy, from what I saw out here today, Reagan Briggs definitely looks like a player. Alsma just short again. Peterson tries to go around Armaya Ellis to get the rebound and does not. And now they're shooting two. Because that's the 10th team foul. That's only the second on Peterson. Oh, that's her third. I missed one. 56-42. 3:39 left here in the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. At the line is Armaya Ellis. She sinks the first one and makes it 57-42. 1 point lead for the Lady Warriors at half, and it certainly seems like Verona made some adjustments. Put all kinds of pressure on the Lady Warriors, and they haven't been able to get their shot. Back into a 2-3 zone. Peterson from the top of that misses everything, hits the bottom of the backboard, and a rebound is going to go to Armaya Ellis. Throws it into the forecourt to Jersa. Ellis with it again, being pressured by Gopalin. Oh, nice move there from the Wildcats as Ella Gorzalski drives through to the basket and scores 2. Gopalin hands it over to Harder. She steps in, misses it. Getting the rebound was Peterson. She's going to battle Stremlow. See who's going to be called. It's going to be called on number 11, Reagan Briggs. I keep getting those two mixed up. That's my apologies. That's Briggs' second. Oh, they have her down as that's her first. I thought we had her first the last time I was talking about that, so it's got to be their second. Either way, it doesn't make much of a difference here. Peterson puts in the first, 60-43. It's the second. It is now 60-44 with 2:58 left here in the second half. Stremlow has a knock from behind. Peterson gets down on the court to try and pick it up. Just misses it, takes out the legs of Jersa, and that's going to put Allison Jersa to the line, and that's Cal Peterson's 4th personal. She looks over to Coach Tim Alsma and decides that she's going to keep her in. I guess I was surprised, Big Nate. Not much of a fan base here for the student section today. Unless there was some other stuff that was going on, but in fact, I see only 4 people up there. Jersa hits them both. It is 62-44. Lydia Alsmo brings it across the timeline, gets it over to Gopalin to the left. Comes around the 3-point line, tries to throw it all the way across, and Briggs has read that all day long, and she drives hard and scores again. Unbelievable. No answer for Reagan Briggs this afternoon. Cal Peterson now with Jersa guarding, pops a 3 off the front of the rim. Gopalin goes in, picks it up. She's going to drive hard. Scoop and under. Goes right underneath the arms of Armaya Ellis and puts up a 2. And cuts the lead to 18. Full timeout for the Lady Warriors. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Junior Senior High School. 46-64, the Verona Wildcats with the lead by 18 over to the Lady Warriors. Going to come with a full court press. Maddie Van de Streek didn't get much pressure there as Reagan Briggs broke right through. Gave it over to Ellis. Briggs again has just been dominant. I think. They've got her listed as 5'9", but I think she's a little bit taller than that. Taylor Stremlow with it. Gracie Gopalin guarding her tightly. with a trap coming by Peterson and Gopal, they get it out, and then Jersa quickly crashes to the board, just a sophomore, and she scores again 2 points for Allison Jersa. Warriors get it into the forecourt. Peterson popping from 3, misses everything. She normally is pretty deadly from the third, shooting from 3, but today I think she's just had to work hard, and I'm sure she's a little exhausted, doesn't have that in the legs.
It's been a physical game for her. She's had to battle for everything inside, and I think it's taken out of her legs on her three-point shot.
Yeah, she's only the only one that's got some decent height here for the Lady Warriors, especially with Alsma with 4 fouls. Briggs gave it over to Jersa, running a little bit of a weave at the top. Stremlow, and Gopalans fouls her from behind. Taylor Stremlow will go to the line and shoot 2 with a 20-point lead once again. I certainly did not see this coming here in the second half. I thought for sure the way that the Lady Warriors were playing is that they were going to be able to hang with them, and the Wildcats have just came out on fire. Stremlow misses her first one.
Their shots started to fall. They kept their defense dialed in, and they really capitalized on the second chance points. And, today just seemed like one of those days. All the loose balls bounced towards the Wildcats.
Coach Tim Alsma, with 1 minute left here in the second period, brings in a whole host of subs, giving some girls an opportunity to get some playing experience. And Coach Lexi Richardson from Verona is going to do the same thing. So let's see if we can get some recognition out here. Under the court is Eden Schultz, number 32. Number 22 is Aubrey Farley for the Lady Warriors. Number 3 is Carly White. Number 5 is Breslin Brown. And number 24 is Sophie Toutant. Coming in for Verona, you've got number 32. She's been out there quite a bit. That's Bosley. And getting some other playing time. I can't see if number 15, her hair was in the way, was Mackenzie D. Kambuter. And number 10 also guarding out there is Alexa Rupnow. And number 23 getting an opportunity to get some playing time is Ellie Godavish. Lady Warriors trying to work something inside, but good defense here again. That's been the whole thing for Verona this second half. Their defense has just stopped out, put so much pressure on the Lady Warriors, they just could not score. So they back it out, trying to move it around again. We're down to 8 seconds and 5 counting down here, and the Verona Wildcats are going to walk out of here again, this time with a 21-point lead. 67-46 will be the final score. And I'll see if I can get some official numbers sent up here, but I didn't get anything. Oh, now I got the text from John. Oh, and it wasn't even from him. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get some final numbers maybe when Tim comes up here. He's going to join us up here. And unfortunately for the Lady Warriors, again, the first half was amazing, I thought. The 26-25 lead. But the Verona Wildcats went into halftime, and they just came out as a totally different team and ended up losing this game to the Verona Wildcats 67-46. We're going to step aside. We'll see if we can get some numbers and stuff put back. And then Coach Tim Alsma said he would come up here and join us. So we'll wait to see if he has an opportunity to come back up here and chat with him about what he thought of the game. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher here on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Right now, you have a rare opportunity to join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Don't you want to be a part of this success? Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 8 and 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. We are gearing up for a very exciting week here, Steve. Right, here we go.
It's Thanksgiving week, so turkey and football and all kinds of great stuff here. We've got a toy drive going on right now for Waupun Holiday Help, and we've got a meat raffle for the same organization coming up this Sunday. So if you bring a toy in this Sunday for the toy drive during the meat raffle, we will give you a drink when you come in the door with that toy. So let's fill this bin up and let's get some toys for some needy families.
Before Sunday, we have Small Business Saturday. We have Black Friday. People are going to be shopping up and down Main Street here. A perfect spot to grab a beverage, grab a sandwich, grab a wrap. Here's the other bar.
Yep, and we're going to offer a deal like we did last year. For every $30 gift certificate you spend or every $30 worth of gift certificates you buy, we will give you a certificate for a one-topping 12-inch pizza. So it's an extra stocking stuffer if you can keep it for yourself or you can give it to somebody else.
All right, very good here. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Happy shopping. Steve, happy Thanksgiving week.
You too, Nick. Thanks.
When the temps start to fall, make sure your furnace isn't going to fail. Furnace maintenance from All Phase guarantees that you and your family are ready for all phases of winter. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Invest in a maintenance program that will help your unit run more efficiently, lower your heating bills, and heat more reliably. Ask us about energy-efficient tax credits up to $3,200. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Welcome back here to Waupun Junior Senior High School as we get the post-game show here. Joining us on the post-game show, Coach Tim also. Tim, thanks for coming on up here and joining us here on the post-game show. It's always tough after a loss, but we kind of had talked a little bit about this before. Doesn't really mean much. You just really wanted to see your compete level with your girls.
Well, it means a little more than that much. But you're right. I mean, these are early season games and contests you want to put yourself in and see the adjustments that you have to make. And we had a really nice first half, and then came out of the gate in the second half real slow. It's certainly nothing that we anticipated coming out with. A couple turnovers led to some breakouts and a couple key matchups that we lost. And so they went on a little run, and then we were able to stabilize a little bit and bring it within 5 or 6 at a different point. But then down 10 with, 8 to play or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I knew we were in trouble because they executed exactly what we do when we're up in that, which is you go high and wide and you make the defense scramble. And if you can make them scramble at that point in the game, then you're playing with advantage basketball. And that's what they did. They got open buckets at the basket, and they just kind of sliced and diced us on that one.
That's what we kind of were seeing up here, too. Again, I was really surprised again at that first half. I thought your ladies did a fantastic job of competing. I thought they did put all kinds of defensive pressure on Verona, forced them into some foul situations early in that first half where they had to have some of their stars take a seat.
Yeah, we weren't too sad to see Stremelo have to take a seat. And then you kind of want to extend your lead in those moments. We just weren't ever able to do it. But they do such a great job. They're a very physical team, and so they were kind of pushing us out of our offense a little bit, and they're very handsy. We knew that, and you got to be able to play through contact and play through pressure. And there's certain situations where if you get a shot here or there to drop, then momentum can get shifting, and we just never kind of got to that level of just getting the momentum in our favor.
So is it possible, again, I talked to you about before, this is not my specialty, but what I did notice, because of that physical nature, it seemed like a lot of the shots were ending up short, losing some of the legs kind of in the follow-through.
Yeah, and maybe rushing your shot a little bit too, and then you're at the end of the game, you're just kind of settling and hoping and praying a shot goes in because, it's just been kind of a grind throughout the entire game, and so we never want to get to that level. We want to try to stay and execute. And so there was a couple of good things in the second half. I thought our zone execution when they went to the end of the game, we had some good looks out of it, and we just didn't hit. So they played it perfectly. I mean, when you get a lead by 8 to 12 points or whatever it is in a high pressure, high game situation, offense, you spread them out and make the defense scramble, and then defensively they want to slow the game down by going to that 2-3 zone. So those are really good adjustments by their coach, and I tip my hat.
Yeah, you had talked about Lexi before, even though this is her first year, that she had opportunities being on the bench last year, and the year before, I believe, was also that she was part of the staff, so that she had a good mentorship coming into this.
Yeah, she's a collegiate basketball player, and then had Coach Murphy to learn from. And it was really just a replica of what they're doing, and they executed really well.
So let's talk a little bit about, again, the player that surprised me the most was Reagan Briggs from Verona. I think I had her down for over 20 points.
She had 27.
Yeah, I was going to say close to 30, but I wasn't. I lost track there towards the end, but she definitely took control out there on the court today.
Yeah, you know what? She's a shot first kid, and if you don't have a hand in her face, it's going to go up. And she's streaky, and so she can have a night where she's on like she was tonight, but it can go the other way. And we were hoping that it would go the other way tonight, especially with Stremelo and foul trouble. And so, yeah, the bulk of her points were in a lot of effort plays, whether it was in transition, but then she had good rhythm in her shot, and we just couldn't get her out of it tonight.
Yeah, she was popping a couple of threes that I had down there too. Talking about some of your players again, Cal Peterson had a pretty decent night. Again, her shot percentage obviously dropped towards the end there as she was continuing to fire some threes and was missing. But I thought she played pretty well inside with all of the different pressure that was put on her. I thought that the girls from Verona, specifically number 20, I think that was Ellis, is that correct? Yeah, and then when number 32 even came in, Allison Bosley, those girls seemed a lot more physical than Cal, but she was right there battling.
Yeah, you know, she had 16 rebounds. You know, she didn't shoot the ball great tonight, but she got to the free throw line. So sometimes when you're not shooting the ball well, you got to find other ways to score it, and she was able to do that. I mean, so you know, Cal for us is obviously one of our stalwarts. She's a leader. We rely on her in a lot of different areas, and you know, it's just one of those deals where, the 32 is a load. She came off the bench, and she was a tough matchup for us, and the physical pounding that you're going to take inside with what Kale had to deal with tonight. So, again, like we talk about it in the locker room, it's we can't be pointing at anybody. You can't fault effort of anyone else. You just control what you're controlling yourself, and then you take a game like this. And I was talking to the coach before the game. It's not a rivalry between the two programs. We just got two good teams that are battling, and it's early season, and you can see what you need to work on, and you try to grow from there.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Coach? So can you tell me who you got coming up next? I don't have the...
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. We got Kettle Moraine Lutheran at their place.
Oh, that's right. I think we have that broadcast going to be on the air.
Yeah, so that's going to be a super intense matchup. First conference game of the season on a Friday night, and we know that they've been blowing teams out, and they've got some great athletes coming back, high scoring. Team coming back, and we're going to have to be able to withstand the runs that they're going to bring at us too. So we're looking forward to that, and that game becomes pretty meaningful to us at this point in the season already.
Yeah, looking for another conference championship, hopefully coming back.
Yeah, and this is the one when you're on the road against that team. If you can get that one early, you set the tone for the rest of your conference season. So that's a big game coming up.
Well, Coach, there was nothing out here that I can't fault the effort level that I saw today. I thought your girls were battling hard to the end. Gracie Gopalin always gives you a ton, and I mean, there's no doubt she was the smallest player out on the court, but she was having, I thought, a big impact and
she's
great defensive pressure.
Yep, she's an impact kid. Her energy is boundless, and you know that in spurts today, you were able to see what she can do at the rim too.
Right, exactly. Well, unfortunately, things didn't go the way that you wished. Falling to the Verona Wildcats today, 67-46. Again, any final thoughts?
No, appreciate you guys coming out.
We appreciate it too, Coach. We're going to follow you as much as possible. I think we've got about 12 games that are scheduled to go with the girls, and I think that we have about another 6 or 7 that are scheduled with the boys, so we'll be following you the whole way, and hopefully we're going to make our trip back to the state tournament.
Yeah, we'll just take it one game at a time right
Yeah,
now.
that'll be us, so we'll be falling for that for you. All right. Thanks again, Coach.
Thanks.
Head Coach Tim Alsma here joining us on the post-game show from the Waupun Junior Senior High School, falling to the Verona Wildcats again, the number 5 ranked team in Division I. The Lady Warriors did a fantastic job of battling throughout this whole contest, and unfortunately they just came up on the wrong end of the scoreboard. So, Cam, final thoughts?
I think you've pretty much touched on everything. Coach really put it in perspective there. You know, there was a tough fall battle, not a rivalry that they were anticipating, but, you know, a hard-fought game means a lot to both of them when you've got competitors like that, like both teams clearly do. Every game is serious, and they're going to take it serious. It's good to see. And, man, what a better way to spend Saturday watching little high school basketball.
Exactly. And as Coach was talking about, so on their schedule, they still have Laconia team that we had a chance to see. They're going to have them, and they've got KML coming up next on next Friday, and I believe Big Nate is going to be going with Steve to cover that game, as we've got, I think we have a Randolph game that we're going to be covering. So It's been a fantastic opportunity here for us to watch these Lady Warriors get things started, and unfortunately that didn't go as they wish. And we'll be out here again with some broadcasts coming up this next week. Check it out on radioplusinfo.com to find out where we're going to be. We've got about 4 teams that will be spreading out throughout this season. So hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here, and again, I'll be on air, I believe, on the 30th doing some hockey on my streaming channel. And then I think we've got a contest again that we're going to be doing in Randolph. Unfortunate for the Lady Warriors today. Again, they gave great effort, falling 67-46. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, along with Cam Hatcher and Big Nate coming up here and producing for us. We really appreciate it. Take care. God bless, and I can't wait to see you on the
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.